Hey guys, it's About Beer 30. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today's beer comes from Cigar Brewing. This is Vanilla Big Sound. And this was sent to me by my brother Greg, and he says, I don't know if this is available to the general public. He received it from the brewery as a member of the El Catador Club. This is a fairly big beer, 8.6%er. Only one person has commented on this beer on Beer Advocate, so they don't have any ratings. So they're in the showers. They're out of here. And over to Untapped, they have it at 8.6% and 21 IBUs. Scotch ale with vanilla beans. We brewed this rebellious Scotch ale as a slap in the face to insipid, uninspired beers. The addition of vanilla beans make this malty punk rock inspired ale the liquid embodiment of sound and fury. El Catador Club 10th edition exclusive beer gift. So you had to be a member of the club to get it. And evidently Greg is, and hopefully he got more than one because he sent me one of them. I hope he got to try it too. So should be a tasty beer. Cigar City produces some very tasty beers, and their exclusive beers are usually very tasty too. So 12-ounce can on this one. On the bottom it says it was canned on 7/24 of 19. And today is the 8th of September. So we're about 5 weeks or so, 5 to 6 weeks old on this beer. But it's a big Scotch ale, wee heavy style beer, so it should keep for a while. Don't see anything saying that it's done with any kind of coffee or anything, so should be able to sell this one, guys. So with that being said, and especially being an 8.6%er, hopefully it's going to be very tasty. I am a fan of Cigar City beers. I've been there, the brewery, and they were kind of unhospitable to me when I was there several years ago. So I don't buy a whole lot of their beers. High Life, that's now being produced by Oscar Blues in North Carolina, seems to be available here, and I do buy that occasionally. But a lot of the other beers are not distributed here. I don't know why. I don't know how many different beers that Oscar Blues produces for these guys. So let's get on with this one. 12-ounce can. Into the glass we go. Final beer of the evening for me. Cola looking coming out of the can. Not super dark, but it is darker than your average macro lager would be, or your typical beer would be. It is a darker beer. And it is looks like a heat shrunk label on it, so they're not printing up a bunch of fancy cans. It's going to be thrown away or recycled. Not much of a head, just barely covering the top of the beer. Pretty dark up here. A little bit of red rubiness through the bottom part of the glass there, guys. Dark beer for a wee heavy Scotch ale. To the nose we go. Nice maltiness on the nose. Maybe a slight hint of some caramel or toffee. This is not barrel aged or anything like that. Maybe a little bit of peatiness in there. Smells nice. I think a barrel aged version of this one would be extra nice, especially for club members. So it is what it is. Smells nice. I'm not getting any dark fruit or anything like that on the nose. Big maltiness. Slight hint of caramel toffee, maybe a little bit of black molasses. Smells decent. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Very pleasant. Very, very nice taste to this. Big time roasted malt. Maybe a little smokiness, smoky malt, or peatiness in the beer. Very pleasant. Very, very pleasant. Pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting a whole lot, but this is very tasty. Very, very tasty. Well, let's right out of the fridge. Let's let it warm up. Let me take it out on the deck and sip on it for a while and see what we end up with. I'm pleasantly surprised. I was expecting this to be a B beer. It may be a little better than that. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sipping up for about an hour. Very tasty beer to me. Exceptionally surprising to me, the taste and the smoothness of this. It'd be good if it was a bourbon barrel aged version of it though. But it's not. Very smooth, very easy drinking, a very well made beer. Nice roasted malt, caramel toffee, a little bit of black molasses, a little bit of smoke, peatiness in the beer. Very pleasant. Very pleasant. Alcohol is well hidden for an 8.6%er. Very well done. It is a very pleasant beer to drink. I enjoyed this. I would probably buy this beer if I could get it here. Very pleasant aroma. Very nice. Final chug. Very, very nice. Very nice beer. I would love to taste it. And of course, I could have put a jigger of some kind of bourbon in there to kick it up a notch or two to get those tastes and aromas to it. But for what it is, very enjoyable, guys. To me, A- 90 is where I'm going to put this beer. And like I told you, Beer Advocate doesn't have any ratings on it because only one person has commented on it, so they're in the showers again. Take a dip. Untapped has it at 4.07. I would agree with that. That's in their A- scale also. It is an A- beer. So if you've had the Vanilla Big Sound from Cigar City, and from what I'm hearing and what he's telling me and what's on here, you have to be a member of the El Catador Club to have got some of this beer. So it's an exclusive beer, and I feel very privileged to have got a copy of this from my beer brother Greg. So thanks, Greg. I do appreciate it, sir. A very tasty beer. So if you are one of the privileged members of that club and you've had the Vanilla Big Sound from Cigar City, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.